I was reading about the unaliving of Absalom, and then I'm like, yo, there's some really gruesome unalivings in the Bible. We're gonna call them deletes because saying unaliving is really annoying at this point. I just don't want my video to get taken down. So let's get into it. First, we have evil Queen Jezebel. Her deletion was one of the most gruesome deletions in the Bible. She was thrown from a window by her own eunuchs that betrayed her, and when she fell to the ground, horses trampled on her body. When the servants returned later to gather up her corpse, only her hands, skull, and her feet were left. The rest of her had been eaten by dogs. We have Abimelech. He deleted his own two brothers to seize power. During a siege, a woman drops a millstone from a tower, crushing his skull. Get this, during his suffering, right? He's still conscious, and he orders his armor bearer to unalive him, not because of his pain, but because he didn't want to be taken out by a woman. Like, imagine. You have the infamous King Saul. While he was in battle, he was badly wounded, and he realizes that capture is inevitable. So instead of being subject to torture and humiliation, he actually falls on his own sword, and then his armor bearer does the same a couple moments later after that's done. After is worse. The Philistines literally chopped off Saul's head. I don't want to get banned. TikTok, this is for educational purposes only. And they hang his on display publicly as like a warning. We have David's son Absalom. When he tried to usurp the throne from his own father, King David, David didn't want a hair harmed on his head. He loved Absalom no matter what he did. Like, that's a whole other thing. I'd have to make a video on King David's line and all the drama behind it. I've made multiple though. Story short, Absalom ends up fleeing, right? He's on his horse and he has long flowing hair. It says that in the Bible. He actually got caught in a tree by his hair, and it caught him in the tree. And I believe Joab was his cousin or his uncle, correct me which one, I believe uncle. But a family member who was also part of King David's army knew that David didn't want him to be unalive, but found him. He could not stand Absalom. He thought he was a pompous brat. He ended up telling the people fighting with him to go jab Absalom while he was hanging from that tree, and that's how he unalived. And of course we have Judas Iscariot, the man that betrayed Jesus. When he was overcome by the guilt of betraying Jesus after he did it, he self-deleted and hung himself. His body literally burst open and his intestines just went everywhere. Scholars say that that was after decomposition, but super physically grotesque. As always, y'all, make sure you like and follow, and let me know if you guys want a part 2 to this.